my friends. Thanks for joining me. Sorry I couldn't be with you at school today. I hope you're staying safe and healthy at home. I won't be able to visit with you for the next couple of weeks in person, so I'm going to do some videos so that we can continue to work on some of our speech and language goals while you're at home. And parents, hopefully you can continue to help work on those skills through these videos that I will post. I'll try and also attach some handouts so that way you have some physical activities that you can do with them, okay? Today I'm just going to start by reading a book. It's a St. Patrick's Day book since we're coming upon our St. Patrick's Day. While I'm reading, I'll point out some tips and tricks that you can work on with your children at home. At this point, my biggest suggestion to you would be to read with your children. Reading is probably one of the best things we can do with them, since there's a lot of vocabulary, grammar, good language that we can work on with them, as well as just talking with them, asking them questions, pointing out things in the pictures, asking them what they think will come next. Just having those language structures will help to provide them with the language that they will build upon for their own skills. So here we go. This one is called The Night Before St. Patrick's Day. So the night before St. Patrick's Day, that's our title. And my author, the person who wrote the book, is Natasha Wing, and it's illustrated by Amy Wimmer. The illustrator is the person who draws the pictures. 'Twas the night before St. Patrick's Day, the day to wear green. Not a creature was stirring except Tim and Maureen. They decked out the den from ceiling to floor with streamers and rainbows and shamrocks galore. Later, they carefully made traps with gold charms and rings. I bet we catch a leprechaun, they love shiny things. For if they caught one, so the legend told, they'd find where he buried his big pot of gold. I see some rhyming words in this one. We have rings and things. You got it. I also have told and gold. Yep, you got it. See if you can find more rhyming words throughout our book. They set all the traps round the room with great care, in hopes a wee Irishman soon would be theirs. Wee is another word for tiny or small. The children then nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of gold and coins danced in their heads. They set up some pretty good traps in this book. Did you set up any traps for your leprechauns? Happy St. Patty's, said Dad early the next morning. Then he started to play bagpipes without warning. He huffed and he puffed an old Irish song. Mom dished out green eggs and sang loudly along. When from their bedroom there arose such a clatter, the kids ran down the hallway to see what was the matter. And what to their wondering eyes should appear? What do you think's going to happen next? Be quiet, whispered Maureen. He's hiding somewhere. When we find him, remember we must hold his stare. For if you look away, if you so much as blink, leprechauns vanish quick as a wink. The kids trailed muddy footprints back and forth across the floor, which led them under Tim's bed and past the closet door. Were you right? Did you think they would come and find a leprechaun with their trap? And then, inside a trap, they heard someone giggling. A real live leprechaun. They both saw him wriggling. If you thought they'd catch one, you were right. His eyes, how they twinkled, his body so tiny. His hand clasped a trinket so golden and shiny. He was dressed in all green from his head to his toes, and he looked like a cobbler wearing fairy-sized clothes. I see more rhyming words on that one. Can you help me find them? We have tiny and... That's right, shiny. Good job. I also see toes, and he's wearing lots of clothes. You guessed it. Good job. The children approached him, staring straight in his eyes. Tell us where the gold is. Don't be tricky. No lies. I buried it under a rock, smooth and hard. It's marked with an X right in your backyard. But when the kids went outside with their shovel and picks, they instantly saw it had been a big trick. Why were they tricked? What happened? Yeah, you're right. There's X's everywhere. How will they find that gold? Happy St. Patrick's Day. Ha ha, I fooled you. It's time to disappear. Happy St. Patty's Day to you, and better luck next year. The end. What was your favorite part of the book? I liked that part too. Thanks for sharing. All right, well, that's it for today. Thanks for joining me. Again, I hope to see you around and chat with you some more. Bye.